Hello fellas, Coach Sire. So I had to drive around to find 4G to get this live done, 12:45 as promised. We've ticked off the first week. I've kept to my promise so far. So today we're going to talk about almost every bloke I've spoken to that's on the programme, that's not on the programme, that I used to personal train, whatever, said they did not have time to exercise. They were potentially, they were too overwhelmed with their career. You know, it's getting more serious, they were getting busier, they were travelling. They've got a house to run, they've got a wife, kids, after school clubs, you know, there's all going on. Social life, do you know what I mean? Like, do you have one? Probably you're trying to fit that in. So you feel there's like too little time, to go and exercise, look after yourself, and you wonder why you wake up and potentially your belly's a lot bigger out of the blue, okay? And that's probably because you got absorbed with life and you don't have time to exercise. Like a funny story I was speaking to with a bloke recently, and he was basically saying that he believed firmly, except for a slight doubt in the back of his mind, that his wife was shrinking his clothes, okay? And then 2 years later, he got to a certain size and was like, do you know what, enough's enough, I can't keep buying new clothes, I need to take action. That was his trigger point, right? But you do have time, so it's all about priorities. You have to make looking after your body an absolute priority. It can't be, just using it as an excuse, because it's about making time, not having the time. Our fellas are really busy. I mean, a lot of our guys are out the country quite a lot of the time. They're in airplanes, and then they fly back, and then they squeeze in a session Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They get it done. They make time. They need to have time with family life and whatnot. But you have to fit it in, guys. That's all it is. I'm just trying to make this point here that it is more of an excuse than anything. And our guys have been openly have admitted that to me when we've been on the phone. And what I don't want you to do, and I'm going to mention this a lot because I hear it a lot when we're on consultation calls, is health scares. I mean, we've got a bloke on our programme, it's just left a review, and it's coming off statins. But, maybe if, other clients that when they go for their health check, you go for your MOT when you turn a certain age, 40, 50 and whatnot, and then you get told you might have to go on statins, or you have to go on statins, or you're, quite obese or morbidly obese. They're little shockers. They get people to ring us up and get into the program. But do you know what? If you feel like your clothes are shrinking, if you feel like you're just getting really unfit, or some like health scares, or do you know what? If you can't get over the common cold easily, like you're having a cold and you go, bloody hell, why is this lasting 3 weeks? There is a reason that you need to start looking after yourself and stop using, I don't have time to meal prep, I don't have time to exercise, as an excuse. Make the time. You don't need much time, okay? You don't need much time. So if your clothes are shrinking right now, maybe it's time that you start changing your priorities, right? Don't wait for a health scare. Make the time. Our 5:45 a.m. class is the most popular class. It always will be, and it always has been, because it doesn't infringe on family life. So you've got to get up like 3 times a week early. It's 45 minutes long. And by the time you get back, the kids are getting ready for school, you get a shower, grab some breakfast, you go to work. It's not impacted the family. You can make time. Some of our fellas do 2 5:45 a.m. classes during the week, and then a Saturday a.m. class that's not so early at 8. So it can be done. We're asking our lads, or anyone out there, to train 3 times a week, exercise 3 times a week. Start with 10 minutes, but make it happen. Make it a priority. Stop watching as much TV. Watch half the amount of TV, whatever. You will get a quick win out of this. And then when you start feeling fitter, start feeling healthier, you'll start wanting to look after yourself more. You'll start having more energy. Things will start to slot into place. You'll feel like eating better. And I know for a fact that a lot of our guys that have got really intimidating jobs, like they've got high up jobs and they have to almost take a big gulp before they go into the office, when they've nailed a boot camp session, when they've got up at 4:45 a.m. to smash out a 5:45 a.m. session, they feel like nothing is going to stop them. So when it comes to how you feel, your confidence and all that, that will also grow. But it starts with making fitness and looking after your body and looking after your nutrition and sleep and all the things that comes with it as a priority, not as an excuse as you can't fit it in. Because we've got 100 blokes on the programme right now that are, their circumstances haven't changed in terms of they've still got a busy job, they've still got children, they've still got after school clubs, all that shit's the same, except for they had enough, they made time, okay? That's all I want to get out on that one. And if you do it early in the morning, it's going to have zero impact on your family life. You don't have time, make time. Coach Si, signing out.